Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and I apologize for no reaction video to the Colorado Rockies Chicago Cubs wildcard game last night, or today for that matter. It went until I think it was 1:30 in the morning Eastern time, and I had to be up at 5:30 for work. So I was already going to be running on at most 3.5 hours of sleep. So to try and record something just wasn't going to work, and I had about 30 minutes to get from work to class today. So that wasn't going to happen either. My quick takeaways: both teams played a great game. The starting pitching was shut out. Um, I shouldn't say they were shut out because Lester gave up the run, but they were stellar. They were spectacular. Um, Bullpens overall were pretty good. Only gave up 2 runs combined as far as the bullpens goes. Charlie Blackmon had a great game. Javi Baez had a great game. So I'm very happy with the outcome, especially considering I predicted that Colorado would win. So moving on to tonight's game. It is the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees in the Bronx Yankee Stadium. Repping my New York gear, and let's get right into it. So I said the other day that I don't know if I ever posted the video. I don't think I did. Or if I did, it was in the live stream. But the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees, neither team completely wrote off the chance of doing a bullpen game, and that's actually what the Athletics are going to do. They're going to start Liam Hendriks and just go from there. I think they have maybe one starter on their wild card roster. So I think they have 10 pitchers and then 15 hitters or something like that. So I do think that with the Athletics doing the bullpen pitching, to really do these predictions or the advantages effectively, I need to kind of just put the pitching together in a sense. So because they're almost all bullpen and the Yankees have starters and bullpen, I just need to kind of put the pitching together. So Athletics have a strong core. Jeurys Familia, Liam Hendriks, Blake Treinen, however you say his name. Just to name a few. Sean Kelly as well. He's okay. He's not great, but he's okay. The Yankees, holy God. Okay, I think on their roster it's Severino, Tanaka, Lynn, Happ, Holder, Green, Chapman, Betances, Robertson, Britton, and I think I'm forgetting one. I'm not positive. Anyway, Severino is getting the start tonight, so hopefully he does a little bit better in this wildcard game than he did in the last one. I am going to give the advantage of the pitching to the New York Yankees. They have a better core as a whole, and let's be honest, they have one of the best bullpens in all of baseball. So I'm going to give this one to the Yankees. Catching, Jonathan Lucroy, Gary Sanchez. If we want to base this off of offense, I shouldn't say offense, as power, RBIs, that kind of thing, Sanchez is the way to go. If we want to base off of batting average, Lucroy is the way to go. But the way I want to do catching, or the catcher, whatever you want to call it, I want to go off of defense. And defense for Sanchez is quite the struggle. The guy can barely catch a fastball. I'm wearing his jersey right now and I'm dissing him, but my point being, he can barely catch a fastball. He's not the best blocker. Catchers, I think he got called for catcher's interference, 6 times this year, which I think is a record for the Yankees. So I'm going to give the advantage in the catching department to the Oakland Athletics. Moving on first base, we have Matt Olson. We have Luke Voit. At least I hope it's Luke Voit. If it's Greg Bird, then Aaron Boone is trying to lose this game. So assuming it's Luke Voit, I think 37 games with the Yankees, he's hit 14 home runs. He's hitting .330. I didn't see much from him when he was with St. Louis. He was hitting, I think 190 or something like that. He's hitting .330 ever since joining the Yankees. He's done amazing. He will continue to do amazing as long as that bat stays hot, and I don't see it getting cold anytime soon. First base advantage goes to the New York Yankees. Second base, Jed Lowry, Gleyber Torres, the rookie, probably third in Rookie of the Year voting behind Andujar and Shohei Ohtani. But both second basemen are very good. Like I said, Torres is the rookie. Lowry is the quote-unquote seasoned vet. And even though that Lowry does have playoff experience, I do think that Torres isn't necessarily going to crack under the pressure. He'll slow down a little, not too much, but I will still be giving this advantage to the New York Yankees. Next up, we have third base. We have Matt Chapman. We have Miguel Andujar, the potential rookie of the year and probably the favorite to win it. Andujar set, I think, 2 or 3 records in the last week and a half of the season. Matt Chapman is just an all-around fantastic player, one of the best third basemen in the game. I rank him up there with Nolan Arenado, to be honest with you. This advantage is going to be going to the Oakland Athletics. Next up, we have Marcus Semien and Didi Gregorius, shortstop. Didi has been doing well all season. He's still got the I forget if it was tendons or some sort of damage in his wrist. He's playing through it. He's doing okay. May not be the Didi that Yankee fans are used to, but I do think that he'll still do a rather well job tonight. Maybe a 1 for 3, a 2 for 3 performance. So we'll take it. As long as he doesn't allow too many balls to get by him. Hopefully he doesn't allow any. Knock on wood. But I do have this advantage going to the New York Yankees. The outfield. We have Nick Martini playing left for the Oakland Athletics and Andrew McCutchen playing left field for the New York Yankees. McCutchen, not the player he once was, but still a very good player all around. Does have playoff experience, which will help. Nick Martini, I believe, is a second-year player. He may even be a rookie. I'm not positive on that. I don't keep track of Oakland too much, but I do know enough to know that the advantage rightfully will go to the New York Yankees for left field. Aaron Hicks for the New York Yankees, and I'm not even, is it Ramon Laureano? Is that how you say it? I'm not even sure if that's the correct first name, but I know it's Laureano. Again, neither one of these guys are, I guess I should say, stellar. Yeah, Ramon Laureano. Neither one of them are stellar to finish the season. Aaron Hicks was doing great all season long, and then around late July, early August, started to kind of cool down. He still has some pop in his bat. He's a terrific defensive player. All around, I will be giving the advantage to the New York Yankees. And just like Giraffe Neck Mark did in his video, I am commenting on a complete unbiased, no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, hell, I gave Lucroy and Chapman the advantage over Andujar and Sanchez. I'm pretty sure that's an unbiased commentary. Next up, we have Stephen Piscotty and Aaron Judge. So Aaron Judge definitely didn't put up the numbers that he put up in his rookie season. Stephen Piscotty has done very well for Oakland. Defensively, the players are both very good. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Didi Gregorius especially all know how to work the ball, how to work the long ball in Yankee Stadium. Although so does Chris Davis, which we'll get to in a little bit. All in all, fielding, hitting, everything combined, I will be giving the advantage once again to the New York Yankees. That's 3 in a row, I think? 4 in a row? So, that is my opinion on the outfield. Next up, we have Chris Davis with a K and Giancarlo Stanton, the designated hitters. Again, both Stanton and Davis know how to work the long ball. I'm pretty sure Davis hit, 247 for the 3rd consecutive season. It's crazy to me that a hitter can be that consistent, that you hit the same batting average 3 years in a row. 40 to 50 plus home runs every season those 3 years, or at least the last 2. I'm pretty sure he did it all 3. He's a hell of a player. Chris Davis is probably one of the most underrated players in the game. Giancarlo Stanton is a very good player as well. Has a lot of power, a lot of pop, but he can also strike out quite a bit. With that being said, I'm actually going to give the advantage to the Oakland Athletics. And last but not least, we have the bench. Now the bench, I need to actually pull this up here. Oakland is rolling with catcher Josh Phegley, second baseman Franklin Barreto, left fielder Matt Joyce, center fielder I can't read this, Chad Pinder, and outfielder Mark Kana. And the Yankees are rolling with catchers Kyle Higashioka and Austin Romine. Infield, outfield, Neil Walker. Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria. Utility man and probably pinch runner, Tyler Wade. And outfielder, Brett Gardner. The bench as a whole for both teams are actually very strong. It's kind of like last night. Oakland's putting more of their star players out to begin with. And the Yankees, really, there's no not good player on their team. I would say maybe Tyler Wade and Higashioka are probably the two. So, with that being said, the bench for both teams is very strong. The bullpen for both teams is very strong. I will be giving the advantage in the bench to the New York Yankees, and the bullpen I kind of mixed together, but I would be giving that one to the Yankees as well. Even though Blake Treinen only had, what was it, I think a .78 ERA this season, but the highest ERA in the Yankees' pen was David Robertson with a 3.2 or something along those lines, which still isn't bad whatsoever. Anyway, so overall, I know I had a lot of advantages going to the Yankees. I do have the Yankees winning this game by a rather, or I shouldn't say by a wide margin, but by a high score. I think both teams will score a lot of runs. I'm going to say 9-6. 9-6. I'm going to say that Stanton and Chris Davis both hit a home run. So that is going to be it for me. Be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. And I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out.